Thanks for joining us tonight. We're getting answers about the medical marijuana facility coming to Lafayette.
Two companies are competing for the license to run that dispensary. Depending on who gets it, the facility will be located on either Collie Saloon Road or on Gilbo Road. But the big question is, how will medical marijuana be regulated? Danielle Garcia is live in studio getting answers tonight. Danielle.
Jim Marcel, the state is growing marijuana at facilities on the LSU and Southern University campuses, but how the process for getting the drug into the hands of patients is complex.
Medical marijuana has been legal in Louisiana since the early 1990s, but lawmakers failed to pass laws on how to distribute it. 2 years ago, Senator Fred Mills passed a bill allowing limited access to the medicine, and it was signed into law.
And I did it because I was just getting calls from throughout the state of people with debilitating diseases going to other states, getting medical marijuana, getting excellent results, and I just felt that they just didn't need to leave Louisiana to get the same results as other states.
But the question is, how can you get medical marijuana? First, you have to have one of these diseases or conditions. Then you must go to a doctor who has taken an 8-hour certification course. That doctor will then recommend you get marijuana for treatment, and that rule is unique to Louisiana.
So you have to go one extra step to be able to recommend it if you're a physician. I'm sensing from many physicians that I've talked to is they're waiting until the product is commercially available.
Once you've received a recommendation, you can then take it to a dispensary, where you'll be given the drug at the proper dosage in oil form.
That was a compromise that I made with law enforcement. They wanted to make sure that this could be highly regulated. What we wanted to do is prove the model, have limited disease states, limited locations. Let's crawl before we walk to make sure that the public is protected and the patients receive what they need that have these debilitating conditions.
A spokesman for the company growing medical marijuana at Southern University says the dispensaries are coming at the perfect time because the country is in the midst of an opioid crisis. He says patients with the conditions covered in the state's marijuana law would typically be prescribed an opioid, and that a patient cannot overdose on marijuana. The State Pharmacy Board will award the dispensary license later this month. Live in the studio, Danielle Garcia, KATC TV3.